everyone. So this is Benjamin. Welcome back to our second part series of Chef 4.0. So a quick recap. What is Chef 4.0? Chef 4.0 is a branch out from Workers 4.0, where research has found that three main components are really crucial in order for individuals to succeed. The first are technical skills, which are job specific. The second are technological skills, which is the ability to use technology to better improve productivity and your ability to do work. And the third thing is adaptive skills, which is an individual's ability to leverage on the opportunities that things like new technology actually brings. When we apply Worker 4.0 to Chef 4.0, these are the in-depth skill sets that are important for each component. Under adaptive skills, we have kitchen management, F&B business management, project management. Under technology skills, we have digital technologies and usage of digital technologies. Under technical skills, there's food presentation, menu planning and development, and food nutrition. For today's video, we're going to focus a lot on adaptive skills and teaching F&Bs how do you bring your business online and how do you embark on delivery. So this is the year 2020, and this is the year where COVID hit us. And if you're an F&B, I'm sure you would agree that this was a very, very stressful period where traditionally an F&B would be more reliant on walk-in crowds, and we had to quickly pivot the business to appeal more to people wanting delivery services. But the truth is, not all businesses, not all individuals adapted fast enough. And a big factor contributing to that is because we have a lot of preconceived notions. We'll be thinking things like this. Is my concept suitable for delivery? Can I transform my business quickly enough? Do I have the people that can help transform my business? I recall this story of a customer of ours. This customer was selling noodles. And over the years, through our constant engagement, he kept telling me this. He said that, Ben, for my concept, I cannot do delivery. And the reason I cannot do delivery is because the food quality, if I do delivery, the food quality suffers. But when COVID hit, honestly, he didn't have a choice. He needed to jump on the delivery bandwagon. And when he did that, he was really surprised. He realized that his sales not only didn't suffer, his sales actually improved. And he found it really strange. But I think this is also because of how the industry has evolved. Our research has found this. When we talk about delivery, consumers have two considerations that they are willing to compromise. The first consideration is, if it's delivery, consumers understand that there are costs involved and they are willing to pay a little bit more money. The second consideration, people understand that it's delivery and people are willing to compromise a little bit on quality of food. Hence, when he embarked on delivery, what he realized was people still love his brand just as much. The brand wasn't adversely impacted, and in fact, sales increased. So this is only one of the many stories that I've heard. Another customer of ours, they do Western cuisines. When circuit breaker hit, what the owner realized that because of delivery formats, he was able to actually increase his sales by about 50%. So I think the point I'm trying to drive across is this. A lot of people are considering this. They know it's important to go online. The question now is, how do we go online? We have established this. We know that delivery is important. We know that we need a presence online. What's next is we really need to take action. Let's consider a few things. When we talk about delivery, How are we going to execute it? Are we going to use the platforms? Are we going to come up with our own delivery system? Each has its own benefits and problems. If you're going to go on the platform, they have a ready customer base, but they take a significant portion of your revenue. If you're going to do delivery by yourself, you have to solve the logistics issue and that last mile delivery. So we need to start thinking about the different cost factors, pros and cons, and weigh what decision to take. And for all you know, it might be a hybrid decision where we choose to do both platforms, but yet do our own delivery also. And that is okay. Now let's go into the operational details. The first thing we need to do again, let's get our delivery menu up. You don't have to put all the food items, all your menu items on your delivery menu. Choose the items that you think would be more suited for delivery. Choose the items that gives you good revenue to help you build cash flow. Another thing that you might want to do, create a menu that is really easy to access. It might be a picture that you can just forward on WhatsApp so that people know about your F&B brand and the delivery services that you have. Another thing that you might want to consider, think about whether you can change the format a little bit. So during the circuit breaker period, what we realize is a lot of F&B entrepreneurs, they are starting to be really creative. So what I've seen is this. I saw this really interesting format where this F&B brand, he sold 1 week's worth of meals in advance. So what he did was to make customers pay for 5 days worth of dinners. He took the money from the onset and he fulfilled that later on in the week from Monday to Fridays. Another interesting format that we saw are more and more F&Bs doing ready to cook formats. So customers might want to cook themselves. You have the ingredients, so all you need to do is to package it together, put some cooking instructions and send it down to your customers. We have a customer, a cafe. So what they did was during this period, they did ready to bake boxes where they send boxes with the raw ingredients. You just have to follow the instructions and you could basically prepare the meal at home together with your family. I think the most important mindset we need to have is we need to have that adaptive mindset where rather than having preconceived notions on whether this would work or whether this wouldn't, I think what is more important is that willingness to try. If it sounds a little bit logical, maybe if we try it and it succeeds, we can do more of. If we try it and it doesn't work, hey, at least we tried it, right? If we don't try anything, we do not build momentum. And if we do not build momentum, nothing changes. And that is why I encourage us to have an execution-oriented mindset. See what other people are doing. Think about your food format. Think about delivery and basically start executing. So ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our second series of Chef 4.0. Keep a lookout for part 3. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you soon.